Good morning, fellow delegates, and welcome to episode 3 of EmpireMUNC Training Initiative. My name is David Kang, and I'll be your guest host for the next few episodes. For those of you attending EmpireMUNC, I'm excited to be serving as the chair of Ad Hoc Committee, and wish the best of luck to everyone attending the conference. Today we'll be walking through the anatomy of crisis committees over the next 2 episodes. That's right, it's a 2-part sequel. In this episode, we'll be covering the in-committee elements of crisis committees. Crisis committees are differentiated from General Assemblies through their faster pace and implementation of crisis powers. Actions taken by the committee, as well as unilateral actions initiated by delegates, are communicated to the crisis team and influence the direction of committee through crisis updates. Crisis committees are significantly smaller than most others, frequently having between 16 to 24 delegates, simulating a board, cabinet, or national body, as opposed to independent states. Debate in committee is driven by substantive and more specific issues, for example, addressing an ongoing monsoon, as opposed to a more general assembly topic, such as infrastructure development in emerging economies. As a result of their more intimate setting and smaller size, delegates pass directives, not resolutions. A directive is similar to a resolution insofar that both take positions on committee topics. However, directives are significantly shorter, frequently about 1 page in length, and as their name suggests, direct actions taken by the committee. If passed, the directives are communicated to the crisis staff, who work to simulate the effects of the directive and implement them into the crisis at hand. Directives also differ from resolutions in their structure. Delegates will notice that unlike resolutions, directives do not contain exclamatory clauses, instead moving straight into operative clauses, typically in the form of instructions. For example, a directive might command the military to tighten border security or send supplies to a disaster area in the aftermath of a flood. Regardless of the committee topic, the critical element of a directive is its underlying action. Rather than asserting a viewpoint or policy, directives take action and are written as such. Unlike GAs, which are typically run with a speakers list, a crisis committee typically run in perpetually unmoderated caucus, with an agenda continuously shifting per delegate's request. In this case, delegates should expect debate to shift rapidly as crises are announced and delegates work together to react to them. As a result, this increases pace. Committees frequently pass directives on a rolling basis, as opposed to GAs, where resolutions are often debated for multiple sessions. If you can think quickly, adapt to rapidly changing situations, and believe that chaos is not a pit, but a ladder, then you may find that you enjoy crisis committees. However, the front room is only one half of the equation in crisis. Join us in our next video to discuss the back room or the crisis elements that make these committees so explosive. For more information on Model UN and preparation for conferences, follow the link below in a shameless plug of our conference, EmpireMUNC, the premier NYU-based Model United Nations simulation run for high school students.